Another myth that people tell you when you're pregnant is when you look at ugly things, your child will be ugly. But when you look at beautiful things, your child will be beautiful. For example, when you look at monkeys and chimpanzees, that your child will be ugly. But when you look at beautiful paintings of angels and beautiful kids and flowers and all what beautiful not, that you're going to give birth to a beautiful child. A child that will be ugly, and a child that will be beautiful will be beautiful. Let us stop. Let us just stop spreading this one. It doesn't make sense. Okay. Hello everyone. Is Nospriska here today? In today's video, we're going to be talking about something very important and also funny as well. The myths that people tell you when you are pregnant. You know, when someone is pregnant, everyone becomes an advisor. You see, people tell you to stay away from different things. So, in today's video, we are going to be talking about a couple or a number of things, a number of myths that people say when someone is pregnant. Number one, when you're pregnant and you are beautiful or you are glowing, your face is glowing, your skin is glowing. I've had people say that you give birth to a baby girl. But then, if you're pregnant and you are not as beautiful as you were before you were pregnant, or your nose is big, or your face is always swollen, or your face was robbed of your beauty, they would say you're going to give birth to a baby boy. Sometimes the reverse is the case, you see. I know that a lot of people get to hear these things often, you see. So let me know your thoughts about this particular number about beauty and not being beautiful when you're pregnant, what it signifies, the sex of the baby. Okay, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Number two, when you're pregnant and you crave for sweet things, when you're pregnant and you have sweet tooth, you eat sweets, chocolates, ice cream. Just when you crave sweet things, they would say you're going to give birth to a baby girl. But now, when you're pregnant and then you start craving salty things, they say you're going to give birth to a baby boy. Who amongst you have had that? Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And before I continue, kindly like, share this video so that others can learn, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow my page as well. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Number three myths that people tell you when you're pregnant. When a woman is carrying her pregnancy high, they said it's going to be a baby girl. But when she's carrying the pregnancy low, they said, this is absolutely a baby boy. But sometimes you see the reverse being the case. Someone who carried high could give birth to a baby boy, and someone who carried low could give birth to a baby girl. You see? So it all depends. I mean, all these things are myths. It's not, it's where they tell it to you. It doesn't come out that way. All right. Let's go to the next one. Number four, when someone is pregnant, you hear them saying, I bet leave me. I am eating for two. Eating for what? Eating for what? Lekwe overweight. CUC overweight. You see? So when you're pregnant, just eat for yourself, just for you to be healthy, for you to have the strength to carry your pregnancy. Don't go and say you're eating for two, because when you do that, you're putting the baby at risk of overweight. And then if your baby is overweight, you may not be able to give birth through the vaginal route. You would have to do the cesarean section. Okay, so please, when you're pregnant, just eat for yourself. Do not eat for two. There is nothing like eating for two. It is harmful to your health. It is not good for your health. All right. Number five myths that people tell you when you're pregnant. They would say if you're pregnant, don't exercise. Really? Really? So when you're pregnant, you just, stay inside the house, don't do anything at all. It doesn't help you. It's when someone tells you that since you're pregnant, you don't need to exercise. It's not true. Please, when you're pregnant, you need to exercise regularly. exercise, you don't need to go and start doing acrobatics now. You don't need all those things, or you go and be doing gymnastic. No, walking is a form of exercise, swimming is a form of exercise, dancing is a form of exercise. Unless you can refrain from exercise, unless your healthcare provider, unless your doctor has said, don't do this, do not involve or indulge in exercises because you are at a high risk of losing your baby. So that is the only grounds at which you would not do exercises. But any other thing apart from that, please exercise regularly. It helps you and it helps the baby as well. Number 6 myths that people tell you when you're pregnant. Hmm. They will tell you, now that you're pregnant, you don't have to sleep with your husband, or you don't have to sleep with your husband. Stay away from your husband until you give birth. Says who? Says who? Who told you that? That is a lie. You see, it is absolutely healthy for you to continue having intercourse with your husband till the day you give birth. Of course. In fact, it helps during the third trimester. Sleeping with your husband helps because it is believed that the sperm helps the cervix to ripen for labor. So please, unless again your healthcare provider said that you're not supposed to sleep with your husband, probably because you are bleeding, you understand? So they could ask you to stay away from activities like that. But any other thing apart from that, please, it is naturally normal for you to have intercourse with your husband when you're pregnant. Number 7 myths that people tell you when you're pregnant. They would say, you see that EDD day, the day you're supposed to give birth, you must give birth on that day. Nothing will make you not to give birth. You will not give birth before, you will not give birth after. It must be on that day. Who says who? Who? How? Sometimes you can give birth to your child before or even after your expected date of delivery. So you people should just stop all these myths, stop all this misinformation. Um, if a woman does not give birth on her EDD day, it is perfectly perfect. You see, so she can give birth before or after her EDD. Number 8 myths that people tell you when you're pregnant: morning sickness only happens in the morning. Really? But that's not true. The reason why it is called morning sickness is because the sickness is worse when you wake up in the morning. So morning sickness can hit you at any time in the morning, afternoon, and night. You see, so anyone that tells you that morning sickness only happens only in the morning, that is not a true information. Okay. Number 9 myths that people tell you when you're pregnant: when you're having heartburn, they will tell you, you're having this heartburn because your baby will have lots of hair. Huh? Says who? Says who? Of course, we all know that when you're pregnant and your baby keeps on increasing in size, it displaces the stomach. And that in turn can cause heartburn. Of course. So please, let us stop all this unverified information. How can you tell me that because my baby is going to have lots of hair, that's why I am having heartburn? It doesn't make sense to me. It is a myth. All right. Number 9 myths that you hear when you're pregnant is vaginal delivery is not possible after you must have had CS before. Really? Says who? How can you even tell someone that they cannot give birth vaginally after they must have had CS? That is not true. There could be a lot of reasons why the person did a cesarean section in the first place. It doesn't mean that they cannot give birth vaginally. Probably because the baby was too big, probably because baby did not even descend, or the baby did not turn using their head. You understand? So please, let us stop spreading this unverified information. Okay? So when you've had cesarean section before, you can give birth vaginally. All right? Have you shared this video yet? Please like, share this video, subscribe to my channel, and follow my page as well. All right? Another myth that people tell you when you're pregnant is when you look at ugly things, your child will be ugly. But when you look at beautiful things, your child will be beautiful. For example, when you look at monkeys and chimpanzees, that your child will be ugly. But when you look at beautiful paintings of angels and beautiful kids and flowers and all what beautiful not, then you're going to give birth to a beautiful child. A child that will be ugly will be ugly, and a child that will be beautiful will be beautiful. Let us stop. Let us just stop spreading this one. It doesn't make sense. Okay. Another myth that you can hear when you're pregnant is that when you accept gifts before the baby arrives, when you accept gifts from people before you give birth to the baby, it attracts evil spirits. Therefore, you shouldn't accept anything from people before this baby comes. It's a lie. It's a lie. That's not true. Ha. Please accept gifts from people. Okay? Accept gifts. I mean, evil spirit that wants to come will come. The one that does not want to come will not come. So receiving gifts when you're pregnant, receiving gifts before you give birth to the baby has absolutely nothing to do with invitation of evil spirits into your home. Okay? So I believe you've learned one or two things from this video, and I urge you to share this video, like my page, like this video as well. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and also I will see you in my next video. Bye.